Zisteau! Really? Well, I guess I know exactly where to look for the bear. So there's that. Wait, I have the film on me? Huh? Okay, so for VOD watchers, I guess, the power went out. I guess we're starting stream number 2, consecutive. Power went out as I was harvesting a bear. And since the power went out as OBS was actively recording, I'm not sure what the state of that VOD is going to be in. I might have to download it from Twitch this time, which I'm not sure how good the VOD's going to be. I haven't had to download a VOD in a while because I record locally and then snip it and then upload it. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what's going to happen. There's stuff in my inventory I thought I had already like put away, but oh wait, put that in this one. Perhaps I'm misremembering, or maybe it's just a bit jumbled. Where exactly what's saved and what's not? Although it shouldn't be that different. All right. So let's see. We can go get the bear. What day are we on? Yeah, good point. 390, and have we killed 25 bears? Bears. Bears killed 25. That was the number. Looks like there's a feather under there. Every time I walk by. More feathers. Okay, chop chop. In before bear resurrected. Yeah, there might be some weird artifacts of the game crashing and it not being saved properly. Looks like the crows are in the right spot. Seems right. Okie dokes. Same thing, same plan. Same wolf howling. Boop, 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 boop. Hurry up, Bear. I got a date with the far territory. It's hard to see the numbers through the fire. Okay. Slice like you've never sliced before. Actually, slice like you just sliced just now. Complete opposite. Do exactly what you did, but do it again. Bloop, 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 bloop. 35 minutes, 48 minutes, 34 minutes. Cook us 30 minutes. That's got 50 minutes. Boop, 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 boop. Three more guts. I guess we're gonna have to drop stuff to walk down the hill. So may as well drop it now. Slice, slice here. Slice, slice there. Da 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 da. Take a torch. 30 minutes. Boop, boop. Ooh. What? Low visibility. Was it foggy, I guess? What? What? I don't think we're gonna wait around. There's no reason to wait around and like cook a bunch of meat. So, let's take the cooked meat. Just leave it out here, because if we come back and the bear's around, I want food. It's probably a better practice not to walk into the cave, not knowing where the bear is, because you can't always see in there very well. But I'm just gonna leave it here, because we already have a large amount at the maintenance shed. But what we will do is we'll take the bear hide back over there. I'll dump the raw meat out there too, actually. Oof. And the fat. I would make a little spray paint sign on the ground, but I don't think I have a spray paint, and I can't spray paint when it's foggy. You can spray paint, but it won't show up on the map. Which is the important bit. All right. Lovely. $16 plus 5, 21. Haven't lost an arrowhead. That's nice. Do I want to go... So I'm like right here. Main shed is right there. Do I want to go the super long way back to pick up the memento catchy? Since it's warm right now? Maybe. I have a lot of energy. So why not? There's a wolf hound. That might be the one up on the shelf, actually, up there by in the lodge. I didn't kill those. There's 2 wolves up there. They're the ones making noise. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I'm not carrying much either. I do have enough water. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. And I guess I will also pick up rose hips if I see them for the Project Pemmican. Clop, clop. Guess we can swap this out. Hey, Brain Butchers, what's up? Guess we'll keep the torch going. Why not? Watching South Park. The show that will not die. I used to think that was The Simpsons, but I guess The Simpsons also has not died. Apparently I was walking a bit slow last time I came through here. Random things dropped on the ground. This lockbox is, I think it might be just a rock. Is it an actual box? I don't recall. I guess we'll see soon enough. I think I remember more or less where it is. I do have a key. So that kind of implies it's an actual box, not just a loose spot in the rocks or whatever. there a wolf eating something right there? Here it is. Saplings! I can replace my arrows. Okay, that's actually pretty handy. And I just broke another one. Hey, rabbits, you know what I don't have down there? A rabbit hide. That's okay. I don't need it. We're gonna get rabbits on the path itself. Just scared him to death. Oh no, he's coming! He's got a rock in his hand. Run! Oh, you know what I don't have? A set of tools, but maybe I'll take the saplings with me. Because they'll be... maybe not all three. I might take one... maybe just one. See what the weight is like. Doop boop 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 beep. Beep beep beep. 81%. Need to sharpen that. Get a little save. Pretty sure I put these books in here. They're back on the ground. I put this in here too. I guess I could go ahead and slice them into arrow shafts, because that doesn't use the tool. Then I just take the arrow shaft, which is probably a little bit lighter. Doot 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 doot. I repair a few things, which means I'm just like carrying less cloth, which is a little bit less weight. And I need bandages. thought arrow shafts needed a knife. Yeah, I have a knife. I just don't have the quality tools for making arrows. Okay. Okay. We leave it first light. Did I have two? Yeah. Can I not make two at a time? Yeah, there it is. Just the UI was bugged. Okay, now I have air shafts. I did not compare the weight. There's still a sapling out there that I can compare. We need to, like, update notes, stuff like that. Here's the bed. I'm not super tired. Okay, finally, momentarily, we're actually setting off for the far territory. Boop, beep, bop, beep, boop. Okay, so Broken Railroad. Oh, I didn't even save the note I made about checking the I was going to erase the note I made about checking the lockbox. We did check the lockbox. I took one of the pry bars. There's a lot of food, good amount of water, guts, hides, whatever. There's like one sapling now. That's cool. Delete this over here. Film, fuses, battery, pry bar. I don't know if there's anything else important there. Moose bear. Moose, hides. The lodge. Yeah, has that battery. I guess that's the important bit. And then down here, we'll need a new section for the far territory. Far out, man. So there will be Forsaken Airfield. I guess we'll just start with that. There's also the transfer pass, right? We'll go first. Done. Let's see. Can I do anything else? I can't read. Yeah, I can. Never mind. Oh, it's going to cut me off because I'm thirsty of all things. Dang it. Ruined. Now it's not going to let me read. Watch. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, let's see. Try it again. It's too dark. Of course it is. Bink. 3/4 full. Lantern should be fine. It's all good. I've been carrying like 333. We will probably use, at least at first, we'll use the tees a little bit more, although I've got the double bear coat and the wolf pants and the improvised insulation and stuff. We'll see how big of a difference that makes. Oh, I would drop that as well. But we really can just set off at first light, basically, because we're going to be, like, in a cave thing soon. Not a cave, but like a tunnel. And then a cave. So, I guess we may as well sleep. Whoop. Don't electrocute yourself. Watch out. Right there. Evil. What time is it? Sun's about to come up, so if I try to read, the lights are going to shut off before the sun comes up. Maybe not. Okay, let's finish the book just to... so I don't have to carry it. It's going to be just extra weight. Little sewing knowledge. And then a little nap. Okay, I didn't leave at first light. That was a lie. Turns out, incorrect. Half a kilo. Yeah, that would be... don't need to carry that all the way out there for no reason. Do I want any hides? We can repair this stuff as we go. I'll be able to find cloth out there. Yeah, how much is... one sapling is 0.2. And these are... turns into 3, so it turns into 0.15. So it's a little bit lighter. Not a lot, but a little bit. $48. We can always, of course, Travis some stuff. Oh, we can drop some sticks. Okay. And the matches. I just tried to, like, drag them off the screen to drop them on the ground. That's not the right muscle memory for this game, friend. I have a whetstone that's there. Wow. It's brand spanking new. This one's at 55, but we'll probably... even if we don't find one, it's fine. Totally fine, dude. Haven't lost any arrowheads. 8 cloth. Should be fine. He says. Everything look good? Everything look good? I guess we could Travis some of that cooked food down the path a little bit. We do have to cross this a little bit. I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll see. I don't remember if I can take Travis down that tunnel. I don't think... we'll pick up arrows. We're not in a rush to replace the arrows. What I would really like is the ability to make a new bow. Probably need the bow before the arrows. Okay. Oh, I'm thirsty. Bink. Oh, you know what I need to pick up? No one reminded me. Oh, I didn't ask anyone to remind me, but even still. 1%. Pemmican brick. Okay, so now I'm at 48. Travis, deploy. Deployed. Needs a robot voice or something. I'm still moving all right. 54. All right, Travis, undeploy. Could be walking faster, but it's not that bad. We got to go up here, look through like a couple vehicles, and then cross a little bridgey thing, and then I might deploy Travis. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. TP, FA, ZC, SP. What's MP? Mountain Pass. Mountain Pass. That's a lot of acronyms. Now's not a good time, sir. Oh, looks like I did walk up here before. Did I cross the little bridge? That pickup looks like the hood is up, so maybe I did cross the bridge. I was thinking because I'm missing the key for the other... Is there a wolf over there? There is. What the heck? I'm missing the key for the memento box in the bear cave, and I was thinking, maybe over here. That's the only place I can think of where it could be. That I haven't already checked, but I did already check. Guess I'll keep my bow available. Oh wait, do I want to do a little mappy map right here? Maybe? It looks like... Oh, I have this one. Okay, alright. Jolly good. Jolly good. That got the zone transfer on the map. Usually you have to be a little closer. Dang, dang, ping-a-ding, ping-a-ding. I weigh 55. Moderately stinky. Right? Probably cannot deploy Travis. Oh, you can. Alright. Probably you can deploy Travis. I might want my lantern, though, and I can't do both. Because it's about to get super dark, right? Patang, patang, patang. It only took me 391 days. But here we are. Yeah, look at this. Pry bars everywhere. Should I even just leave this here? Maybe I'll try to leave it somewhere where it's kind of impossible to miss. I'm not carrying it all the way out there. They really make sure you don't have to go back for a pry bar to open up this door down here. Maybe I should have just left it there. We might find more stuff. I want to just drop on the ground. Probably going to find at least one more pry bar on the other side of the door. Might leave it there. If you can use Travis on this... Can't really see, though. I mean, without the lantern. Is what I mean. Nuts. Where's that office? Maybe it's down here. It must be right here. Okay. 1-0. Cool. Okay, so the stairs down, and then the path out splits off right here. Boop, boop. I don't want to go down yet. Maybe this is a good place to leave some things. Nuts and stuff. Sure. NVTS. Nuts. Okay, so there's probably a pry bar right on the other side here. Or, you know, out there. Somewhere close by that you would pick it up before you get to that. Low visibility. What you talking about, low visibility? Is it foggy again? Oh, come on. That's not cool. That just happened. There's the pry bar. Yeah. I woo. Whatever. There's invisible stairs here. Look at this. If I walk here, see how it like stops me? Because they put invisible stairs. Another pry bar. And a rope. Forsaken airfield first. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Oh, that's got a rope on it already. Okay. What would I use the rope for? Well, we certainly can't descend the rope now. Ooh. A nice add-on? What do you mean add-on? Like a mod? Never used mods for this game. Um... Ooh. Seems slower, even. Where did I leave that other stuff? Was it by the stairs? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we don't need 3 pry bars, that's for sure. Did I pick up anything else? Light shell. Okay. You've scoured Great Bear to find a hammer. Anyone know where one might be? What difficulty are you playing on? In general, I don't know specific spots. I would just say look everywhere in every zone. You're on Stalker. You can look at the forges. They might be at the forge if it's not Interloper. There's always one at HRB at one of the signal... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true. At the signal fire in Hushed River Valley. That's true. But, I would just say look everywhere. Be thorough exploring zones. You'll eventually... I mean, you may have trouble finding them at first, but eventually you'll be up to your ears in extra hacksaws and extra hammers and stuff. Are there multiple signal fires in HRB? There's 2. But only one is lit and smoking for any run. Is this guy really following me right now? Excuse a use. Oh, I can see. I was going to sleep so I could walk a little bit faster, but if the light... Wow, it's really bright. That's crazy. If it's going to be this bright, I'll just walk through right now. Till it gets dark anyway. Why is it this bright? I guess there's holes in the ceiling, but still, it seems... They have done a pass on the lighting since I've been here, so maybe it's just that. Now that there's no holes in the ceiling, it's darker. I think this is a dead end, but there might be coal. What is going on with the lighting there? I don't think I'm supposed to see big squares. Like the textures are broken. Yeah, this looks weird. This doesn't look right. Why is everything big squares? Timberwolves. I guess there's Timberwolves in Sundered Pass. So maybe I don't know. I'm going to try to drop a lot of stuff, but I might hang on to the flare. Bzzz. Ooh. Once we're pop out of here, we should be able to Travis too, so that'll help. This is a good place to sleep, though. Although I'm not sleepy. We're gonna wake up. It's just gonna be nighttime. If we keep going, maybe it's a good idea to keep going till we get to the next cave. A little itty bitty cave. Did I... What's going on? Did I go on a loop? Maybe I went on a loop. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. That's very strange. I suppose I could turn off the lantern. It looks like it's going to get dark here again. The sound effects keep coming in and out. There, okay, it's back. It must be like a zone I'm getting in and out of range of. It's weird. Very weird. Still foggy. Alright, Travis, deploy. There's a cave coming up that's a good spot for putting things. So if I'm gonna drop stuff, guess I'll do it there. You can go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. That's good. Oh, yes. That's better. Help. Help. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Just squeeze on through. Give it a little squeeze. Steely, chasm, chasm. Chasm, chasm. Hey, rabbits. Choo choo coming through. Boom. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that feels better. I can move around a little bit. Super heavy flour. I guess I'll go ahead and eat. I'm basically totally thirsty now. Trying to preserve my water. Oh. Whoosh. Oh. I was gonna go kill this wolf, but maybe I won't now. Skin a rabbit, maybe. Try not to be too stinky about stuff. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hello? There were two. Imagine if there were Aurora rabbits. There's a wolf over here somewhere. Maybe we'll just sit in the cave for a bit. Harvest the rabbit anyway. All right. Anyway, boing, 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 boing. I'm tired enough. We can go to sleep, I guess. It was a loud zipper sound. Bzz, 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 bzz. I have a candy bar. Didn't see that before. Blended in with the pemmican. Okay, I can repair this when the sun come up. Where's my food? There's one. Okay, the sun is up. You know, technically. Only goes to 91. That's still a full repair. This one is still a full repair. This is a full repair. Candy bar. Okay. Bedroll. Where is the bedroll? Kind of important. Pick that up. Alright, so we've got a hide and a gut we'll leave here, whatever. Yeah, let's go try to, before I pick this up and start walking slow, let's try to take care of Mr. Woof, who's probably over there somewhere, I would imagine. There's the other rabbit. A little bit cold right now. Have I played Misery at all? A little bit. I didn't think it was very... It didn't feel like a sandbox setting. It felt like a challenge mode. And it didn't really feel like something I wanted to play much of. If I'm in the mood for a challenge, I might want to play it, but like as a full game mode I spend like hundreds of days on or whatever, it seemed a little too punishing and a bit mean-spirited. Like, I'm just like breaking constantly. My body is breaking constantly. It's okay. Not a huge fan. I may go back to it at some point because I guess there's some achievement based on getting to a certain point. But I'm not, like, in a big rush to do it either. Alright, let's go back to the cave. Game says bad weather, and I say, okay, I go to the cave. But first, sticks. If I'm gonna traverse down the path, I guess we could make water while the weather is bad. Also, say hi to our friend here. Have I butchered a rabbit IRL? I have not. Bzz. 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 Very aggressive zippers in this game. Well, it looks like we may have a little bit more time to kill. Just make some water, leave it here, I guess. Or take it with Travis. Or do a little bit of both. It does, like, it varies it up too. Sometimes it's a good, like, pleasant little gentle zipper. Sometimes it's an angry in your face zipper. I might repair my hat once it starts getting around 40, even though I'm still getting the full repair. Usually go ahead and repair it there. 12 minutes until boiled. It's going to take 22 minutes. Quick time zipper event. Looks like the wind's done. Okay. Okay. Maybe I will not repair my hat. I'm gonna use Travis. I'll do it a little bit further down once we've seen if the wolf is gonna be an issue. Minutes. Let's put one more stick on that. Bank. Definitely heard one. There's usually one here, but I don't see it now, so I guess we'll just deal with it when we see it. Nice sizzly sound there. That was a faster sizzle sound. Okay. Pick this up. One. I'm gonna just take the main 4. Drop another bottle. Picked up the flour. We're leaving this other stuff here. What's this? This is far range branch line. Do we need notes for this place? Far range branch line. Give. Cool. I don't know. Not super necessary. Drop a couple extra sticks. Alright. It's not a lot of food, but a little bit of food. Tiny bit. Because I'm not moving that slow. My belly's super full. I may as well drink water. But I will leave a gap for some hot tea. Tea. Reishi. Hot. Yeah, we'll just, I'm gonna carry the torch a bit, because I just pulled a few torches. If there's a wolf, we'll just use the torch. What a concept. Yeah, there is more music in the game now, but I don't know that I tend to only recognize the old ones. Another rabbit. Hey, rabbit, where's the wolf? Yeah, go scout ahead. Smart. Good job. Great Hoppers Rock Fall. Burp, burp, burp. Hooray. They went a little bit overboard with the names. in this area. Distempered flat cars. Come on. Sapling. Okay, so we're a week away from a bow. We kill the rabbits. I'll get 2 guts. We can put them together. There's no workbench there. So maybe I'll just... Okay, never mind, rabbits. You get to live. I will take the sapling, though. Is this the cave with, like, the little plate with, like, 2, 3 rose hips on it? I think. No? Oh, okay. Guess that's a different cave. Thought that was this cave. Apparently not. Oh, yeah, it is. It's right here. I'm not crazy. They weren't on a plate, they were on a piece of cloth. Alright, moving kind of slow. I'm going to pick up the sapling and these roast hips, but then we need to get to this little... the terminal and get to a place where I can put some stuff down. From what I remember, there's not wolves here, but that could be wrong. I'm a little bit stinky. Weather's nice. Down to 3 charcoal. Sneakers. The tiniest little fireplace. Get a little autosave there. I guess it's not an autosave because I did it manually. Manual save. Get a manual save. Oh, we got a little radio here to talk to Mr. Jerkface. Whatever his name is. Do we even know his name? I'm not sure. We know his name. Le toilet water. Alright. And now we can do things we could never do before, like this. Boom! And, isn't there like a... Maybe you can't do it here. Wasn't there like a clean up debris button? R. Junk cleared. That was easy. Oh, but it didn't work. Yeah, why not? Let's bring the mirror out. If it fits anywhere. Okay, never mind. What's back here? Some other picture. Plump, plump. Oatmeal flour. Only the best. If you're buying flour, buy oatmeal. Oh, I forgot to drop the candy bar in the cave. I guess that's fine. Whatever. Put it on the shelf. We can leave this here because we're not going to Sundered Pass anytime soon. Okie dokie. Oh yeah. Sapling. Okay, so while I still have a little bit of light, yeah, looks like, wait, my big stack went to 0. I wish you could combine these now that they're at 0, but if I were to drop them, they would just split instead of combine. Quite unfortunate. Very useful. No safe house customization here. Not a safe house, I guess. Naturalist Notebook 1, a loose leaf from a technical notebook. I made multiple sightings this morning, and I can hear them stalking me. They have very distinct territories on the island. This was expected. But even for a wildcat, they take this behavior to an extreme, which worries me. It's possible to live at peace with them. My work here will show that, says the dead guy. But I need to track their movement and note the boundaries of their hunting grounds, and somehow survive. Yeah. Yeah, right. I'm thinking you didn't. You didn't survive, did you? No, sir. No, sir. So there's nothing in here but the note. Thought I remember finding coal in here. Maybe I'm thinking of the zone of contamination. It has a lot of these hopper things. How am I supposed to get out of here? Wait a second. Wait a second. Can I go back? There's this door I opened. That didn't look very promising either. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Blump. Oh, it's, yeah, underneath. Here's some coal. Boop, and a boop. Boop and a boop. Come on, rocks. Cooperate. There was more coal. Did I miss some? In which direction? Back here? Oh, come on, rocks. Come on, tars. Come on, tars. With the hopper. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, I meant to do this in the maintenance yard. I totally forget because I don't check that part of my inventory very often. And what I forgot? The festive lights. Oh, I meant to leave these in the maintenance yard. I guess they're going here. Okay. Festive lights. It's not that many. I'll probably find more than that. I don't know where else I can find them. Where were these? These were in the hunting lodge, right? Just laying on the ground in a clump. I'm trying to make it look like they kind of snake around, I guess. Like it's one connected chain. I don't know if I can rotate a little bit. It's not going to turn green, though. Oh, it's okay. That's rotating funny. Turn green. Turn green. Cool. Very cool. Oh, I'm thirsty. Okay. Sitting here, dying of dehydration while I'm trying to place some festive lights. Hooray. Okay, so this is the transfer terminal, something like that. I saw a couple rabbits. I didn't see anything else. I think there are going to be deer here now. When this zone first came out, there was only rabbits. So you couldn't really stay here for very long. Cattails would last you a day or two, but that's about it. It's been ages since I ate a cattail. Maybe we should do it just for old time's sake. I always thought one of the 3 zones was going to connect here. I guess this is just nothing. Maybe they changed their plan, or who knows. But this always seemed like it should be something. Like there was going to be a rope rock you would have to climb down. Right here. There's just a dead end. You can kind of look down. That's it. Conductor's drop-off. It's like, oh, third zone, gonna be over there for sure, right? It's gonna be like left. It's gonna be like a intersection, like left, forward, right, back. But nope. It's just a little view of not much, and that's it. I guess the way they did it's a little more interesting than just being a plus sign intersection, completely orthogonal. Boop. I guess on the collections tab, I would need to put 5 cairns, or like rock piles, whatever they're called, caches, in this little area. I guess it's probably on there. They're pretty much everywhere. All the little transition zones are on there, I think. Getting dark out there. Time to look for shelter. Boing. Good idea. I think I will look for shelter. See if I can spot the extra coal in the dark. Oh, were they stacked up and I like clicked one and started moving? Okay, there's one. Holding. Holding. Alright. Don't need to linger. Time to move on. If I don't see any deer prancing around. If there were some deer, I might stay here a day and do some mapping or something. But without a source of meat, I think we just mosey on down the road. Photo. Schwink, schwink, schwink. Used up more lantern fuel than I thought I would. Okay, I can drop stuff tomorrow when I can see. Where's my bedroll? Bzz, 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 bzz. Now we're out of water. There's toilet water, but I shall not sully the holy shrine. The sanctity of the toilet water must be upheld. All right, we're gonna take the hammer and the flour and the sapling and a little bit of metal. Because what good is that piece of metal here? It's gonna do nothing. I weigh 49. We're still not too heavy. I gotta pick up a slice of meat, and that's about it. I think my socks will persevere. I can drop some of these stones. Oh, I want to take the arrowheads. And the shafts. We will probably find... I don't know if we'll find quality tools. We'll probably find a set of tools at the airfield that I can replace some arrows with, and eventually we can make a bow. When that sapling cures, I get some guts. Oh, you know what? Let's chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. No water. What's it look like outside? Is it cold? It's cold. I don't remember this next section very well. I just remember it's a long way of not much. Okay, so this place, I keep... what's the... I'm just gonna make up a name for it. Okay, we are at... What's Furball? Far Range Branch Line. This is Transfer Pass. This is the... terminal, I guess. There's a terminal in Forsaken Airfield too, but that's for a plane. This is for Le Train. So there's no food, there's no water, there are some artifacts I'm leaving behind. There's no guts, there's no saplings, there's no hides. Yeah, okay, that's my note. Cool. Rail terminal. It's got a name though. Like a name pops up when you get close to it. I just haven't been paying attention. Doot, 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 doot. I guess there's cattails, but that doesn't really count. Now I'm getting a little bit heavy. We should be able to use Travis, though. So, this is probably a good section to this long-ass road we're about to walk down. It's a good place for Travis. I do remember it's a long way to go. Eventually, there's a cave, but it's kind of like it's just, you just walk. You just walk. But I guess we can just make a fire along the way eventually. Chirp, 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 chirp. Alright, Travis, deploy. That looks good. Alright. Vacant depot. There you go. Depot, not terminal. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna... I'll update it in the fullness of time. So at least we can distinguish it from terminal in the next zone. Langston Mine, Field 31. We're on our way. Hip, hip, hooray. Suppose there might be more saplings back there. I don't... We're not in a huge rush to get saplings. I have the one maple. That's good enough. Got the 7 arrow shafts. That's plenty. We can do more thorough mapping later when the weather is a little more conducive, a little warmer. Doop 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 doop. Nothing. Haven't even left the area, and I'm already cold, and I'm wearing a lot of warm stuff. But if I was not wearing the warm stuff, I would already be freezing a while ago. Leave the pass. I'm leaving the pass. Welcome to Forsaken Airfield. New region. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Retro. Power through. Good. Easy game. Well done. There are shortcuts to get back to this spot if you're coming down from the airfield. I don't recall I never really learned those super well. I don't know if shortcuts to go downwards from here. I only know of, like, basically one that comes back up from the airfield. There's like a little cluster of trailers and stuff we'll get to eventually that we may as well check out first. I think we're gonna just try to keep on trucking. I'm not gonna bother with the rabbits right now. Have a little bit of bear meat left, and then we've got a pretty good amount of pemmican until we can establish a local supply of food. Oh, this looks like a low bridge. Low bridge! Dang. Well. I'm walking pretty fast. I don't know if am I moving that much faster with Travis? Look out for the evil bunny. I guess it's sunny. I could just make a little fire wherever I want. I think the cave is maybe like uncomfortably far. I want to preserve health. Go on, little fire. I have no water, right? No water. Yeah, 0.0. Okay. Nice fire position, whoever did that. Who put this fire here? Stupid fire. What? I tried to find a spot that was good for... Don't step in the fire. I tried to find a spot that was good for the wind shell. Or, you know, to potentially shelter the fire from any wind and whatnots. What about here? Invalid. Cool. Could repair the gloves if I had a hide and a gut. Hot. Well, that's not good. It's gonna be a lot slower to warm up. Oh well. It's fine, I guess. I don't want to carry too much water. It's going to slow me down. If I want to walk with a torch, I can't do the Travis. So this is probably too much water, actually. Pretty good. Temperature's better. Do I drink the tea? I think I will. Yeah. Should be able to find more birch bark, and we're far enough away. I have been using birch bark just for trades and not making tea. We're far enough away from the trader.
Hello, mister.
I'm not going to worry about carrying birch bark all the way back to Coastal Highway. So any birch bark we find here, I'll just turn into tea. We're walking around. Hey, Knass, thank you for that bits. I think I have a couple sticks. That'll do. Try to do a little map job here, right here. Try not to throw my torch over the thing. Let's also finish my tea. Because it's going to get cold. Actually, let's walk a little farther to the bend. I've also never attempted to do a mountain goat down here. Wheelie's turn. Was he doing a wheelie? He's probably down there now. He was doing a wheelie. I think I had one mushroom. Now I got two. Yep. There should be plenty of rabbits outside the transfer pass terminal. Wait, that's not it. Transfer pass is where we just were. The Forsaken Airfield terminal, there should be rabbits there, so we should be able to get lots of rabbit hides so I can repair my gloves eventually. Cave should be soon, I think. Tea is probably no longer warm. There's a wolf. There's a cave. Where are we? This is the Forsaken Airfield. You have the expansion and you've never visited the new areas? Oh, really? I recommend it. It's really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff. Cave. How long you got? 5 minutes to light me next torch. Dog food. Delicious. Okay, don't see anything else. Keep on trucking. Oh, I guess I could have warmed up a tea, but... oh well, too late. Chips and a hat. another map spot, but I think I'll just keep on trucking. A lot of rose hips we're passing up. I'm already kind of carrying a decent amount of stuff. Any tips on cougar hunting? Yeah, use fire. Be prepared to, like, get the hell out of there as soon as it's done. Like, get the hide, get the claw, and leave. Don't worry about meat or guts. And, like, sort of have an idea of multiple ways to get out. Because as soon as you kill one, 2 more are going to pop up in the zone, which is really bizarre, but that's the way it works. You want to wait for calm weather, like when there's no wind. So the best case is when there's light fog. You can still see a decent distance, but there's going to be, like, guaranteed no wind. And you want to, like, basically get to the outskirts of where the cougar is, where the territory is, where it's making noise. And you want to make a fire. Having accelerant wouldn't be a bad idea. You want to make a fire. As long as you're right up close to that fire, the cougar won't attack you. So then you want to maybe even make, like, a couple fires to inch your way forward a bit. But you are not protected, because I learned this the hard way. You are not protected while you're trying to make a fire. You're protected while you're sitting by an existing fire. So if he's, like, close to you and you inch forward to make a new fire, you're going to get attacked. So you can, like, throw torches on the ground and then sit by the torch to make the next fire. But basically, you need to create, like, little pockets of fire. And get the cougar to, like, get close to you by kind of like said, if this stick is the fire, you can get far enough away that you're vulnerable so the cougar will come towards you, then go back to the fire and shoot him. And basically keep playing with his AI to get him to come closer, and when he's going to attack you, then go back to the fire so he's not attacking you. Shoot him when he's close. You'll need a decent amount of arrows because he's got a lot of hit points and he's also kind of erratic in the way he moves. That's kind of what you got to do. I found is the safest way to do it is wait for calm weather, use a pretty decent amount of fire, and be prepared to, like, dance in and out of the fire, and have your exit strategy thought about ahead of time. And it's a good idea to have, like, extra bandages and extra antiseptic or old man's beard bandages. Because if you do get attacked, you're going to have to deal with a lot of infections and a lot of bleeding. I think currently I've killed 2 or 3. I killed them in Pleasant Valley, which is big, wide, and open, so when the other ones popped up, I had a few ways to get out. Do I have another torch? I guess I do. I'm surprised the wind hasn't blown this out. I killed him in Hush River Valley, which now I think is my preferred spot, because you can leave through the ice caves right after. Next time I kill the cougar, I'll probably just go back to Hush River Valley. About to be cold. Let's duck in here. Blip, blip, blip. A little blimp. That might be a good thing to have for a base, a little extra light for an aurora. Somebody gifted you a sub. Congratulations. Spray paint. The bed. Okay, we don't need these because they're not functional. I want to move the bed closer. Anti-gravity locker door. I guess that's fine. That's fine. That'll do. Okay, I have enough water. I'm not going to make more fire. Oh, look at this. Damn, that looks quite scenic. A nice spot to make a little drawing from, or take a Polaroid. Either way. In the Forsaken Airfield. Oh yeah, the cougar. Way back there, huh? So, Forsaken Airfield has a cougar, as expected. I'm kind of hoping Zone of Contamination does not. Because where are you even going to put the thing? It's kind of a weird, cramped, little maze-like zone. With most of it's being underground. Oh, a little note. I'll keep writing this. As long as my hands hold up, the old road can't be all broken. I didn't fly in here, and there's no way they can make me fly out. Cool. That's just a little flavor thing that didn't give me any little place to check out on my map. Junker's Paddock. Well, here we are. Lovely weather. Oh, come on, already? I just got here. I just got here. What do you do with wires and fuse replacements? You have so many. They are used for... primarily, anyway. They are for a, like a quest, or whatever you call it. That starts in Forsaken Airfield. where you have to go around and repair radio towers. And it takes a battery, each one. There's, I don't know how many, 3 or 4, whatever. I guess there's one here we're about to get to at the airport. It takes a battery, 5 scrap metal, 3 fuses, 2 wire, or something like that. Some combination of those, and then it's repaired, and once you get the little... I forget what the other thing's called. The little scannery doodad, blip blip blip, beep 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 boop 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 boop, radar handheld thing. That's the full title. I don't know. We'll just call it the scanner. Once you get that, and it's an Aurora, you can use it to find beacon, little bunkers or little hidden things in the ground. And you're supposed to like look for specific bunkers as part of like a story that's within the survival mode. Once you repair all those, pretty much pointless, except for... I think you can make some lures with the wire. Yeah, so this fishing lure uses wires. I think, as far as I'm aware, that's the only use of the wires. Is this one fishing lure. Otherwise, they're just, it's just junk that sits around. Alright, so cold and windy. Plus flickering lights, insomnia, all kinds of fun stuff. I'm not super tired. If that storm wasn't there and if it was a little bit more pleasant out, I think I would just keep walking. Yeah, alright, I guess we'll have to wait. I suppose. Let's try not to forget this stuff. I think I'm gonna try to carry out all the stuff I found instead of leaving anything here. What's this place called? It's had a funny name, like most places. Did it pop up? Forsaken Airfield Region. That's... okay. I wanted something more specific. This is just a trailer. This is not the actual thing. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, these... it's another teleporting locker door. Those things do not like to stay put where you place them, where you move them. They like to teleport back to wherever they were. I think it was on... you think it was on the map. Oh, yeah, that's true. Junker's Paddock. Okay. Junker's Paddock. Junkers. What a... somebody was like, I've had this thesaurus sitting around for ages, and I never used the thing. I need to get my money's worth. Nothing. There. I've left nothing. At the Junker's Paddock. Junk cleared. So hard to nudge it. I can't look at the window while I'm doing it. I'm just guessing. Yo. Wow, that's even worse. Okay, that's kind of close. Come through the door. You want the bed, like, right in front of you, so you can find it in the dark. Bookshelf in the middle of nowhere. We can move the calendar. We don't need these hooks. It's kind of blocking the window there. That's no good. I'm thirsty. Right. This always happens when I start editing stuff, moving bookshelves around. I end up super dehydrated for some reason. I guess if I had arrows, I could make an arrow right now just to kill time. If I had feathers, I have no feathers. Do I have feathers? What is the general chat in Discord? It's called Not Gaming. Gaming and Not Gaming are the main ones. Alright, I guess we'll just wait for tomorrow. It's fine. Still have water. We ate the rest of the bear meat. So now we're on pemmican. Yeah, look at teleport. It went right back. If I sleep in this bed, it's going to impale me in the middle of the night. So maybe we should leave it there, just so we don't have some gruesome accident. Can I take the microwave? Oh, I can't put it back now. I can open that. That's weird. While I'm in safe house mode. No, I can just destroy it. Destroy. Doesn't want to be moved. Alright, fine. Let's take that. That might be fun. Put that in the terminal for a little bit extra light when there's... I guess it's going to be whenever it's one of these stupid little static storm things. Probably never going to come back in here again. But if we do, it'll be nice and tidy. Or tidier than it was, anyway. This hutch is not this crooked, too. I guess these can go back here. Wow. Okay. Alright, well, we have time to kill. Maybe I'll fix my socks, because that is super exciting. Maybe we should do that. You thought Discord Overlord mandated quotas was the main one? That's the one that people use the most. That's just the meme one, so yeah, it gets used the most. I wouldn't describe it as the main chat, but I guess it has the highest traffic and volume. Well, guess I'll go to sleep now. Or just past time until I go to sleep now. We're gonna have insomnia, so it's gonna wake me up probably. Insomnia. Cool. What a cool mechanic. Gotta love it. I guess we may as well go and... we're gonna be at full health, so... No more bear meat. Ate all the bear meat. You have survived. Yeah, I slept the whole time. How about that? It's probably... That is not the front door. Where is the front door? That's the lockers. What's next to it? Nice and dark. A little bit cold. I have a little bit of water left, not a ton. We can organize the inventory a little bit, or reduce the clutter anyway. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, immediately upon getting here, we got insomnia. Oh, I guess this woke me up, this stuff, pemmican bar. It's got, like, coffee beans in it or something. I don't think there's a great spot between here and there for a fire, but maybe we just kind of try to run, more or less. It's kind of cold. -20? No, I'll wait. I will wait a little bit. Because it's not exactly a short hike from here to there. No water. Okay. I woke up, rested. We picked up all the stuff. We organized this trailer we're never going to step foot in again. We've got the teleporting locker door of death that will decapitate you in the middle of your sleep. Empty, empty, empty. All right, let's go. Never mind. Turning around. Just when they thought I got out. Repair the stuff that's made of cloth, except for this. It's too soon to repair that. There's nothing really to do. Oh, I could chop these. That's something I can do. That'll take up 15 whole minutes. Yeah, this zone has, like, crazy blizzard frequency sometimes. Can I sleep? Not really. Let's do like a pass one, sleep one kind of situation. Then I'm going to be thirsty. I do have a few teas I could drink, I guess. How about a game of cards? I woke up rested again. Okay. Seems good. Let's go. There should be toilet water waiting for us. It's been a while since I've tasted the heady highs of 18 sticks. That's too many. Gotta reduce weight. Gotta run like the wind. That's what this is right here. Running like the wind. Sounds like I can hear cars on a highway, but I know that can't be right. Unless we've reached civilization and the apocalypse is over. That'd be nice. Could it be? The wind? Yeah, it's wind. It's very windy. Up, 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 up. That looks like a cave. Just like the way that the rocks get more detailed here. That's got cave written all over it. Maybe not. Perhaps not. Perhaps I should have kept going the way I knew. Up there, we're kind of like paralleling the road. I was gonna walk up the hill to the road, then I saw some funny looking rocks. It ended up being nothing. Could walk up here. Hello. Yeah, let's go this way. There's no reason to get into a fight. We don't need to. It's not gonna... I won't be able to make use of the meat of that wolf. My bow is... It's already like... in the 50s, I think. Shot so many things in Broken Railroad. If he follows me far enough to the airfield, then that's different. Then I'll shoot him. Maybe he will. Well, acorns there, I guess. I did bring flour. We could make also acorn pemmican. Those both require oil, I think. Which I won't have yet. Hey, buddy. Yeah, keep on following me. But at a safe... Oh, wait, did you turn around? Damn it. He turned around, he gave up. I will need some toilet water, so I guess we'll go to the hangar first. I am thirsty. I managed to get here more or less without getting cold, though. That's kind of an accomplishment. Well, if I speed it up a bit, anyway. Yeah, pemmican is cured meat, roast hips, animal fat, and salt. What I said was bannock. So there's bannock and there's acorn bannock. The acorn bannock replaces the flour with acorn grounds. So I brought 2 bags of flour. I can make 15 times 2. I can make 30 bannocks with this amount of flour. And then after that, we'll have to use acorns. A cotton took. Here we are. The Forsaken Airfield. We made it. Hooray. Toilets are upstairs. Let's get some nice, delightful, delicious toilet water in my tum-tum before we start celebrating too hard. .86 liters. Delightful. There's a lot of cloth to be had here. I guess we don't need to worry about... I'm kind of... we're carrying so much, I'm not going to worry about picking up stuff right now. Or... searching things like that. We got to come back to do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to be walking at such a glacial pace. Oh, there's oil right there. I will come back. Very tempting to just pick it up. Just one more thing. Just pick up one more thing. I got the water. That's what I wanted. Do I want... I think we'll leave the, like, the ruined apocalypse artifact stuff for right now, anyway. I just leave it here. Instead of taking it to the terminal, because it's going to get a little crowded over there till I can remodel it a bit. Yeah, so I got a candy bar, I got dog food, I got chips, a couple hats. Last time I played a character that was here, it was before the safe house customization, so being able to reorganize stuff in here is going to be so nice. Being able to make a crafting bench to be in here, that's going to be incredible. I don't have woodworking tools here, so I guess that's going to be a eventually kind of thing. But eventually, should be able to. The terminal. Hooray! Let's clean this up. Boop. You couldn't even, like, move these chairs before. Why are you doing that? So I would have my bedroll here, and this chair would just be on its side the whole time, and these benches would just be like this the whole time. Oh, so nice. Thump, thump. No! No! I can move these things out of the way. I can do so much redecorating. We've got multiple toilet waters here, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll want to harvest both of them. Get us started. Toilet water. It's been so long. If I put water on this thing, does it move with the bench? Yep. Cool. Tuck you away. There you go. It's a worn hoodie. Socks. A scarf. Some underwear. Yeah, there's got to be some kind of like... I don't know if they don't start the timer for things decaying until you get here, or if there's some sort of more complicated timer for things, but my character's on day like 400. All this stuff should have been completely destroyed at this point, but it's not. Not sure exactly what the math is, but there's some sort of consideration for waiting at least until you get here for things to disappear. That's the most clothing I've seen in ages. A little bit of film. A little more film. A flare shell. Hello. Flare shell. If only I had brought my flare gun, we could pair you together. Oh, look what we can do now. Out of the way, box. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Alright, no, you can stay for now. But not for long. Two hoodies. A 65% pair of undies and an 80% scarf. 99% socks. Yeah, that's got to be some... There's some funny math going on there. How did that happen? 400 days later, 99% socks. Okay, so the containers we have now... I guess they're all the suitcases.
You have not failed.
Not yet. That's true. You're correct. Oh, thank you for the bits. Yeah, flare shell. Crazy. I think that might be my first flare shell. Uh-oh. Okay, let's not use this one because it might disappear into the floor or something. I put something important in there. Who knows? I think that one was laying down. Two rabbits. That's at most 1,000 cal. Oh, this one too. At most 1,000 calories. Okay, so we have 4 anyway. take it. There's that one. Oh yeah, I brought this lamp. Forgot. I never think to look in here. Where was that other one? Over here. Tucked away. Candy machine. We can move these things out of the way too, I guess. Alright, that'll do for now. All empty. Put a newspaper in this guy. 24 coal. I'll just put that on the ground for now. How far is the territory? I wasn't walking in this direction the entire time. It's kind of hard to quantify. It's pretty far, though. It's not the near territory. Okay, we have a little bit of water. I do have food in the form of pemmican. Drop all. Drop all. We can leave the hammer on the ground here. That's nice. And the flare shell, which currently is kind of worthless. Did I map from here? I did not. What time is it? Sun's getting low. I think we're gonna probably be having pemmican. And we've got some arrow materials. I just need to collect some feathers, basically. I guess we'll hold on to those because I'll be making arrows soon, hopefully. Some rose hips. Hopefully those suitcases don't disappear. Yeah, I guess we're going to eat some pemmican. Does this make me thirsty? No, that's nice. Okay, let's go check out the tower and pick up our first, whatever they call it. Is it called a tail or something like that? There's a lot of stuff to loot here. I probably want to try to kill some animals first. Control tower. Oh, look at this. Strange. Look, a batter. What a quinky dink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What a... That's crazy. 5. 5 pieces of scrap metal. Wouldn't you know it? How many do I need? 5. I don't know why they just give you everything you need right here. At least let me look around for it a little bit. I don't mind that you put the battery here, because that's annoying, because that's super heavy. At least I could have looked around a little bit. Okay, so there's that. There's the battery. I will need, I guess, an additional wire and 2 additional fuses, so... They didn't exactly give me everything. Yeah, there might be more. Okay, so there's the battery. Wires. Fuses. Where's the wire? Wire. 2 wires, 3 fuse. A ruined bedroll. You could make this a little safe house, this tiny little room. Does it end if I walk through the door? It does. Yeah, so this little, tiny little room is a safe house. Rusty matches. Camera film. Wowie zowie. Another box of matches. Cool. Yeah, I didn't check the toolbox. That's true. I guess technically, like, this is where the tale starts, and it's like sort of where you kind of. It doesn't really work out this way, but I think the idea is that this is the first one you would find somehow. You would come out here, and most of the stuff would be sitting next to it to repair it. And then you go find the other ones, not in the far territory, although a lot of them have quite a bit of the stuff sitting next to it as well. Not all of them. But then you would at least, like, know the situation leading up to going to look for those. But in reality, now, at least now, you start a new character, you're going to see those first, almost certainly. Then you come out here, and it's, like, all sitting right next to it, so it's kind of backwards. Like, the tutorial example is the last one you actually see. Can we take the little lamp? Maybe take that over to the base, too. To the terminal. Okay, what do we got here? I found another wire. There's another wire in there. And another 2 fuses. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Just like that. Bing, bang, boom. Clunk, clunk, and flippity switchy. Clunk. Awesome. It does let me open it back up, but it's done, right? Bloop. All right. We gotta go up the stairs. What else did I see? Oh yeah, the little lamp. Little extra light source. There's gonna be a lot of little... Are we getting one right now? Is that flashing, or is that just Z fighting? Z fighting, I think. There's cloth here. And here. Yeah, now we need the gizmo, which is up here. Oh, I'm out of charcoal. It's a good spot. We can always come back. Good spot for a map. A handwritten message on greasy paper. We're leaving. Can't stand the lights any longer. No sleep. Just no sleep. Field 31 Operations Memo. Hey. We've been asked to provide SAR coverage for the rest of Great Bear. Search and rescue, SAR. We're tapping into the existing radio transmitter system, but it's pretty old. Oh, here's like the tutorial text blob. The transmitter towers are scattered all over the lower island. Like, here's the tutorial thing, but when you start a new character, you're going to start over there. You know, usually. And you're going to encounter those first, but I guess now it just... Once you get out here, it explains it if you don't already know. Here's where they are. Pleasant Valley, Forlorn, Muskeg, and Melton. The wiring and batteries in big letters, and the fuses, plus a little bit of scrap metal. Testing continues, but initial reports have picked up some signal interference, unusual transmissions in the following locations in Lower Great Bear: Blake Inlet, Pleasant Valley, somewhere in the hushed River Valley. Signed, Captain Redrick, 14th Wing. Right. Okay. Well, close enough. The animation didn't quite match. Can I... New tail. Yeah, they're called tails. Track down mysterious radio transmissions across Great Bear Island. Objectives: investigate signal in Hushed River Valley, Pleasant Valley, and Forlorn Muskeg. Check marks. I've already done it. Repaired the transmitter in Mountain Town, Pleasant Valley. Outside Forsaken Airfield Control Tower. Is the Forlorn Muskeg one not finished? I guess not. I guess we haven't finished that one. I think it's mostly done. And the next one after this is Search the Langston Mine. And this one, which I haven't done, look for the evidence of Rudiger's escape. Beep-boo. 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 Cool. I'm not about to lose my well-fed or anything. Don't want to lose that while I'm looking at this stuff. Okay, so Forlorn Muskeg. It probably has a note there what I need. Radio tower thing. Oh yeah, it's not even close. It needs this one. This is the one that's not finished. It had a battery next to it, thank God. So I don't have to lug a battery up there. But it needs 5 metal, 2 fuses, and 1 wire. So, there you go. I had a note. I guess you could... Yeah, this is a little safe house, huh? Wow. Nice view. See any animals? I don't. Probably best place to look up, maybe some deer over in this direction. Or we have to go out onto the ice to find a bear. Or a moose. Annual maintenance? I think that's just flavor. You only have to repair it once. As far as I'm aware. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest these guys. I guess I'm gonna eat some of these. That's what I brought them for. We can finally clean up some of this mess of these guys in here one at a time. Are we having an aurora? Thought I heard some wires sparking. A 100 kilograms of ruined... No, I had 10. 100 would be like 1,000,000 calories or something. More. 5 million, I guess. Cloth. Whoop, what's going on with my... Yeah, that's not right. Animation's a little messed up. The game's like, I'm tired, boss. Think I'll go sleep now. A lot of clothing. Why don't we just fly out of here? I'm always telling people there's no wind condition, but maybe I'm wrong. Niner to Niner, requesting permission to take off. Can't click anything. Alright, anyway, found a bunch of clothing. Bloop. Bloop. I'm just going to leave it in a pile here for now. What else did I find? Cloth? A ruined bedroll. If I really want to get into the safe house customization, we'd have to go to the zone of contamination to look for the woodworking tools, which we may or may not do. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have any like firm plans. Just gonna play it by ear. There's the lights. So, yeah, that one definitely... Oh, wow, look at that. That definitely lights up. What about this one? I'm going to try to put this a little higher up so it casts a bigger light beam kind of thing. Wowie zow. Little lamp. Okay. Looking good. Well, I still have 24, 26 pemmican here. Or 24 pemmican, and then there's a bigger stack outside on the ground. And then there's the really big stack back in Coastal Highway. Which is not very practical right now, but it's... We have a good amount. And we also have shelves here. Let's move the shelves. Cannot move. I want that. Wow, Well, I guess I can just break the box and pick up the... Whoa, look at that. Oh, it's rotating around the coal. Wacky. Just stick those back there for now. Oh yeah, that's gonna... Okay. The boxes I might manually break. I guess this big table I could also use for display or putting things on, whatever. What about this guy? Oh, that's a big shelf. I can move that whole thing. The possibilities. Okay. So that's something we can put stuff on. Move these pipes. Destroy. Destroy. Whenever I say destroy, I can't help. It's like I just can't help it. Like the evil. I don't know what they call. I don't know what his name was supposed to be. But the character that they made from Superman's blood in Superman 4. Oh, I just always think of him. Destroy Superman. Anytime the word destroy, I say the word destroy. I can't help but think of that scene. Destroy Superman. Bizarro? Did they consider him Bizarro? I don't recall. I'm gonna have to check now. Because that's just like those old Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor ones. They were kind of just making stuff up as they went. Maybe that's sort of where they started with the idea. I don't recall them ever referring to him as Bizarro or having a name. But maybe that was an original idea that led to that or something. Not sure. Alright, so this got miscellaneous junk. Definitely need more lights. Giant shelf. Can't move the counter. If I put it there, I guess it won't block the window, technically. Oh. Read this, maybe? No, maybe not. Wing, ding. My description makes it sound a lot like Bizarro. Yeah, that might have been... I don't know. Like, those movies were playing a bit fast and loose. They weren't trying to be as faithful to, like, the comic book sources as they might be today. But, they might have, like... That might be kind of like how they got the idea. When they were originally writing it. I guess that's okay. But he doesn't look anything like Bizarro Superman. He's got, like... He's, like... been to the suntan salon, and he's got, like, bleached blonde hair. Table. Where would you put the table? And I have shelves. This, like, counter, I kind of wish I could move it. We're stuck with it. We'll probably get these chairs out of there if I want anything here. Actually, American Superman? Superman is American Superman. What are you talking about? It's from Kansas. Can I not break this? The crate is like a phantom crate. That's annoying. It's too big to take. Maybe that's okay. It's got these cool posters here. Mystery Lake. Coastal Highway. Damn, that looks pleasant. Little shack on the water. Oh yeah, I guess it is right on the water. You know, I never thought about that, because it's like a dock, right? It's always been a dock forever, but it's always been on the ice, so I just think, like, oh, it's just whatever. It's on solid ground. I never thought of it being on the water. Like, not even once did I consider, oh, that's a dock. It's on the water. It's always just been ice. Oh yeah. That's what docks are. Docks go on the water. Of course. Never thought of it not in winter and not totally frozen over. It looks a lot different that way. Huh. Okay, maybe the table can go here. We gotta move the briefcases. Little modular storage here. Can move it around. I guess they might go on the big shelf. Eventually. Oh yeah, there you go. Nice. Okay. Huzzah. We don't have a bed. I still have to use the bedroll. So we get woodworking tools. You looked it up. They call him Nuclear Man. Yeah, that sounds more like it. The blonde guy in Superman 4. Yeah, that sounds more like how they would handle it. The writers might have started with the idea of Bizarro, but you're not going to call a character Bizarro Superman in 1970, whatever that was. Hey, Elizabeth, what's that? We're just decorating. Very important. Or organizing. Not really decorating. I don't have enough stuff to decorate yet. It's definitely better than before you could do the safe house customization, because then it would just be a mess. You couldn't really... I guess the chair you could saw up. The chair that's sort of in the middle of the ground. You could saw it up with a hacksaw. But besides that, you were just kind of stuck with the way things were. We got some extra stuff here. Just leave that for now. Garage door doesn't work in the Aurora. Oh, I guess we have this little extra shelf. And also put this over here. Lovely. All right. More pemmican. That's 22. Oh, that I gotta stop eating pemmican before I want to sleep. Now I can't sleep. I haven't eaten enough of this to like have this muscle memory. It's like drinking coffee. Well, I guess we'll harvest some rabbits because I'm super wired now. Okay, so there's a stack of 28 here. I'll just eat some pemmican before bed. Nope, no more bed. Five days to cure the guts. 7 days for the maple, so we can make a bow at that point. I think that should be fine. Maple's already at 20%. My bow is at 53. Yeah, that should be fine. I think that'll be just fine. Okay, anything else? I guess I could break these just for... I'm not super sleepy. I'm gonna have to loot some more toilets. Pemmican or pemmicant? Right now, pemmicant. Alright, I woke up, rested. Okay. Where would I... This is kind of probably the most annoying thing about this place is there's no nice place for a fire that's protected from the wind. Maybe here is best. Why does it wake you up? It just has some... There's no... There's no reason that really makes sense. I think it's just to give it some, like, nice stats or something. Nice bonus stats. I'm not sure. It also increases your max carry weight and your max stamina. So it's just like, "Urgh!" You know, superpower. I'm Nuclear Man. All of a sudden. What? I just made this thing. Oh, that's done. It's the rose hips. Yeah, maybe. All right, just one'll do. One will do. Timothy, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. Did I pick up a pan, a frying pan? Where was that? I left it wherever it was. Broken Railroad at the, yeah, at the, okay, so never mind. Never mind. I kind of need, well, I guess I'll make a little bit of water. I need calories more than I need water. This is enough to fill my bar up, and that's it. If it'll even fill that up. Not bad. For rabbit. Alright, a little bit of water too. Okay, so I don't even know how long the stream's been because it got interrupted halfway through by my power going out. But we made it. Hooray. We're here. Forsaken Airfield. Huzzah. We got the little beep beep boop boop doohickey. Beep beep boop boop. But I think that's it for today. What day is this? Saturday? I think next stream is probably gonna be like Wednesday. I'm not exactly sure. Possibility for Tuesday, but probably gonna be Wednesday this week. And we'll definitely continue here. I don't know how long. I don't really have plans. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm not sure how long we'll stay here before we go back and do the rest of the tail. Signal Void.